I know this video is going to be controversial, but I think it needs to be stated. Count Dooku's writing in the Clone Wars is awful. Here's why. Count Dooku was introduced back in 2002 Attack of the Clones, as a former Jedi or idealist according to Ki-Adi-Mundi. His character has a lot of build-up cause we start to see him only at around the last third of the movie. He's visibly different than the other Sith we were introduced to before. He doesn't have any Sith eyes, doesn't act ignorant and isn't driven by hatred. Instead he acts like more of a combination of Jedi and Sith, which makes him unique and also why he's one of my favorite characters in the franchise. George Lucas really tried to go a different route with the next Sith after Darth Maul, which in the end definitely succeeded. In some scenes we can also see how Dooku is ready to overthrow Palpatine's plan, which just adds to his character depth and in general is pretty important when it comes to my critique later on in the video. Now let's look into him in the Clone Wars. Count Dooku is introduced with an instant appearing already in the 2008 Clone Wars movie and is in general the antagonist of the show, if we don't include Darth Sidious. He has some pretty violent scenes throughout the seasons.
You're a fool, Rishlu.
What are you doing?
The task is only impossible because you have deemed it so. You must connect with your hatred. Focus on your power building. Do not think of anyone or anything else.
Dave Filoni didn't understand Dooku's character that George established. He took the one thing that made him separate from the other Sith, which is him constantly struggling between deciding what's right and what's wrong. Dooku wasn't all evil in the prequels, but compared to what we got in the Clone Wars, he was just another Palpatine, at least that's in my eyes the case. Now let's talk about the point I made in the beginning. Dooku being ready to overthrow Palpatine in the prequels while being his errand boy in the Clone Wars just feels so wrong. For example, he's ready to sacrifice his apprentice Asajj Ventress in order to prove his loyalty.
There is a disturbance in the Force. Your assassin. She has become very powerful.
Yes, my lord. She is quite important to me.
Too important.
Master.
Silence! I can sense her powers growing stronger. I would hate to think you are training your own Sith apprentice to destroy me.
Never. My allegiance is to you and you alone.
Then you must prove it. Eliminate her.
She's my most trusted... I said, eliminate her! As you wish, my lord.
Anyway, this is going to be it. I would like to hear your opinion. Have a nice day.
I've been looking forward to this.
My powers have doubled since the last time we met, Count.
Good. Twice the pride, double the fall.